Hello fellow crafters, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a super cute mason jar cup cozy, and it's going to say Le Café on it in French because French is half of my life. So yeah, let's get into the materials. So for the materials, you're going to need two colors. I'm just showing three right here, but I'm using the Karen Simply Soft, and you'll need about 34 yards of each color. A 4mm crochet hook, some scissors, a tapestry needle, a removable stitch marker, and don't forget the 16-ounce mason jar. To start our project, we're first going to make a slip knot, which I'm doing a little slow here just to show you guys how I do it. And now I'm going to chain 43. So this is my chain of 43, and all of the V's are facing up towards me right now, with the working yarn on the right and the tail on the left. So you're going to flip it over so the back is facing you, and you're going to take the left tail end and bring it over to the far right where your working yarn is. This is so that all of the V's, or the right side of your chain, are facing up and your chain is not twisted or anything, and all of the back side or wrong side is facing inwards. Now I inserted my hook again into my last chain, and then I stuck my hook through the very last chain, or my very first one, where the tail is. And I'm just going to do a slip knot. Actually, I meant to say slip stitch, but carry on. And we're not going to single crochet or anything into that same stitch. We're going to kind of forget about it. And I'm going to take my hook out, and as you can see, all of my little V's are facing up. Nothing is twisted, because this project won't work if your work is twisted, because that's always a pain. But I'm going to take my removable stitch marker and just place it on my first chain, and I'm going to single crochet across this entire first row until I make it back to my stitch marker. So here I'm just demonstrating how I change my marker to my new first stitch. And now I'm going to single crochet about 4 to 5 stitches before my first color change. So crochet a little bit, and now I'm going to take my second color, or my secondary color, and I'm going to kind of put it in the back and hold it with my right hand. Leave a little bit of a tail, and I'm just going to single crochet over it a few times, just until I reach the stitch before my first color change. And this just keeps my secondary color in place and snug, so I don't have to make a knot or anything. At the stitch before your first color change, you're going to insert your hook into that stitch, yarn over, pull through, and instead of pulling through with the same color, your main color, you're going to switch to your secondary color and finish the stitch. The next two stitches will be in white. So I'm going to do the next stitch regular, as if I was just crocheting with the white yarn. And then the next stitch, since it's the last one of the color change, I'm going to yarn over, pull through with the white, and then I'm going to finish the stitch with the pink. So this is just what the back side looks like, so you can have a view of that. And I'm not carrying the secondary color right now, just because we're working in such a small space. So now I'm just going to single crochet. I'm going to follow my chart, and it indicates that there's no more color change in this row. So I'm going to single crochet all the way back to my stitch marker. So here again, I'm just showing you a quick demo on how to do the color changes, just like I did before, but this is a bit different since it's a secondary color, then a main color, then a secondary color. So it's a little tricky to do or to get the hang of. I definitely recommend practicing a little bit first, but once you are almost finished with this project, it's going to be so easy to do color changes because it totally happened to me too. So now you're just going to finish this row by single crocheting around with your main color and then continue the pattern by following the written pattern or the chart as well that I provided. However, definitely keep watching since I do have information on when and how to carry the unused color or the non-working color at the time, just coming up shortly. I do recommend starting to carry your yarn throughout the piece, which I'm going to show you right now. I do recommend doing that starting at row 5 just because the bottom of the L starts and it's a long ways away from the F, which is what we've been working on. So right here I'm just demonstrating that I'm keeping the unused yarn kind of behind the work, but I'm crocheting over it, if that makes sense. But there's a few visuals for you guys to get a closer look. So I did change the pattern between filming and now, so it's just I had shifted things over. So if you think your stitches are not lining up where mine are, don't worry about it because the chart is perfectly okay, and I'm just demonstrating some more of the color changes throughout the piece in this row. And here is just a better look at how I carry my yarn throughout the work. Sometimes if it's like a few changes, like changing from pink to white to pink, again, I don't carry it every single time, but if there's like 3+ stitches, I'm going to definitely carry it behind my work. So here I'm just showing you guys a zoomed in picture of just how I carry my yarn through the work. And it's simple, you're just crocheting over it, so it's just in between your chain stitches or your single crochet stitches and then your working yarn. So here I just need to do one row of single crocheting in my main color, and I'm just showing you that I'm snipping my secondary color, and I'm going to pretty much pretend like I am carrying this throughout my work again, but I'm just kind of crocheting over it so that I don't have to weave in the secondary color ends when I'm done. And here I'm just finishing up going to my stitch marker, and once I reach the stitch marker I'm going to just take it off, and then I usually like slip stitch or single crochet into the next stitch and then do like another slip stitch or something. So I'm just going to cut my main color yarn, pull it through the loop, and then I'm going to weave it in. So this is what the final project looks like on my 16-ounce mason jar. I think it came out so cute. I want to know what you guys make for color combinations because it was a struggle for me to find something that was, you know, aesthetically cute and matched my Paris theme. So I just wanted to show this sped up version of fixing any stitches. Just follow my guide of what I'm doing right here. But I actually missed a stitch, so I'm just filling it in with the secondary color so that it looks like the correct E that I want it to. So yeah, that was my crochet tutorial on how to make Le Café mason jar cup cozy. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to check out my other ones. I have a ton on my YouTube channel. And of course, don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!